I heard your cries. The people, they said what they wanted. Herald or Guardian, next please. Need to see your comment on that. That was from Tejas Sanhi. Sorry for pronouncing your name terribly wrong. But that is what we will be doing here today. I have, as you can see, a nice mix of Herald and Guardian. We got a Guardian 2, Guardian 5, Herald 5, Herald 5, Herald 3, Guardian 5, Guardian 3, Guardian 1, Herald 4, and a Guardian 2. This was a 30-minute game. I want to check out what goes right, what goes wrong. How in the world did this team comp win? That really is the question. You know, after all, you got a Drow with these items, but they won, so they must have done something right. Let's check it out. But before we do, smash the like button and subscribe to help our channel grow. We put a lot of effort in every single day. I know I say this every single day, but it's true, we really do. And so if you could help support our channel by smashing the like button and subscribing, it would mean the world. Also, over at gameleap.com, we have thousands of guides you've yet to see. Can you believe that, guys? You think you've watched a lot of content that's helping you get to the next level? Well, you haven't checked out the Gameleap website yet, which is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Come on. You're better than that. Go check it out right now. But let's get into the game. With no further ado, let's check out how these boys play out. So, coming in on the Troll Warlord, we got Okalat Born, ABZ, Sailor Mayonnaise on the Drow, number 1, Joker. Wow, that's very intimidating. Very intimidating. Herald, Joker. We got I can't even say this name. Nolo, thank you. Ninog, Bebelun, Kropek, Pogi Samark. And let's hop right into it. So, the main thing I'd like to say as we hop right into this video, besides watching this line just tank 2 free auto attacks for no trade, is that in this bracket, guys, if you are in Herald or Guardian, please do not even relatively concern yourself over draft. It is not even close to as important as individual play in this bracket, right? You can carry games from your role just by, you know, getting better. There are so many things to improve on if you're at this level. And if you can't admit that, well, you know, I think that will be the reason why you might struggle to get out. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Nonetheless, let's get into the lane. Looks like we have a safelane Snapfire. You know, honestly, I don't think it's that bad. The one thing that is bad is that we're a minute and 30 seconds into the game and Lion has yet to stun. I mean, come on, man. Guys, cast your spells. Oh, there we go. Auto attack him. What the? Like, so guys, the key to trading is you have to hit them, you stun, and then you hit them again, right? And then you run away because you have no stun. That's how you play Lion. It's literally, that's all you want to do, and people seem to struggle with that. Let's check it on the mid lane. We got Razor. Oh my gosh, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. Why in the world does he have no points in Static Link? Storm Surge? Why do you have a point in Storm Surge? Why does he have no talismans? Alright, honestly, no talisman, it's not even that bad. Like, if there's anything I shouldn't flame him for, it's no talisman. Like, hey, at least this build kind of makes sense. He's maxing his nuke and buying a null. You know, I kind of get that. Is it good? No, it's not, you know. But really, I just don't get why you wouldn't max Static Link. Like, this is largely the reason that Razor is a good hero. He can, you know, suck off the Luna and then deny all of her creeps. That sounds like someone's fantasy, I don't know. But nonetheless, you know, how do you do this? Why is he doing this? Alright, heading over to the Wraith King. Looks like he's kind of been abandoned. Oh my god, is he dead? That's only a level 1 Maledict, so he'll be quite alright. Level 1 Maledict with no damage output is quite mediocre. So he's doing alright for now. He's going to be able to get quite a bit of CS. Cancels the Clarity. Big play. Where is he going? Alright, gets 1 CS. Gets 2. Let's go. Baby Loon God picks it up. Alright, so yeah, I like that he's not chasing here. He should just really get the CS though. What the? Another thing is, he took a point in his lifesteal, right? If I'm him right now, I'm literally just gonna auto attack the creep wave to get some lifesteal. He could theoretically not do that and like deny the wave to get it back, but with how bad the lane was going, I would just push it in while I still can. You know, anytime you're in a hard lane like this, it's really important that if you have the opportunity to push the lane hard, like fully push the lane, you do. If you only half push the lane, that's bad because then the enemy will likely deny the remainder of the creeps, right? So you typically want to either try to full pull it back or full push it in, especially in hard lanes. So, oh my god, what are you doing? What is he doing, dude? There's a double wave. It's almost a triple wave. Don't walk into it. He needs to go straight backwards. What is he doing? Okay, at least he's pretty good at CSing under tower. I don't think he realizes that he can just cut this tree. I mean, like, he keeps running around in circles. He could just cut the tree and CS the creeps. Oh my god, please. Okay, let's skip on. I wonder how the Snapfire is doing. Oh my god, not this nonsense. Little Shredder, oh gosh. Ugh. Snapfire heats up her mounted turret Okay. Like, why? Just max out your other spells. Honestly, the coolest thing about Snapfire Core, guys, is that you max out your Q, max out your W, and you have really good lane shove, right? As long as you do the close range scatter blast on the creeps, and then fire snap cookie, you one-shot creep waves, right? That's a huge advantage when it comes to amping your efficiency. It's a really big deal, right? It's massive, absolutely massive. And so I wish he would do this, right? He would get so much farm. Also, he has 8 last hits in 6 minutes. What's the highest? Okay, Juck's doing pretty well. Luna's doing okay. Troll's doing all right. But what is going on with the Dire? Their cores have almost all less than 10. That is terrible. Also, she's buying treads on Snapfire, which, I mean, like, I kind of get it, like it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, if you max your E, it's not like this benefits in particular from treads, so dude, do something, cast some spells. What are they doing? Why are they just, like, standing still? I don't feel like people understand that if you want to win the lane, oh no, don't chase, no. If you want to win the lane, what you need to do is synergize your spells. And I say this in a lot of my videos, but it's so true. I even noticed this for ancient players, legend players, divine players, immortal players, of course. It applies to everyone. The two heroes, the dual lane, that cast their spells better together is the lane that wins the lane, right? The people who synergize better, do better. I know that, you know, it sounds so basic, but it's so true, right? Using your stun, like if Lion was to stun and then Snapfire uses Lil Shredder at the same time, they'd be able to maximize the armor loss that you get from Lil Shredder. But, you know, these players don't do this. Now looking at the Razor, he is currently ganking with his 1 point in W. Oh, he is not dead. The Drow gusted him away for some reason. Okay, not sure why you would gust someone on our tower. Also, looks like we have a roaming position 4 Drow. Gotta love that. The position 4 Drow, very, very strong. Of course, you have a slow. You got a silence, technically another long-range slow. You give your team armor. I mean, dang, I think Drow support is the future. This guy's inventing it, honestly. Very cool by Sailor Mayonnaise that he's, just come up with the future of Dota. It's weird that he'd be stuck in the Herald bracket or Guardian bracket when he's this innovative, but it is what it is, I guess, right? The life's unfair. All the Smurfs are holding us back. Moving on, let's go back on over to the Joker, our Herald player. And yeah, I'm not surprised he's Herald. Why does he have no point in healing word? Dude, I hate that people do this. Like, guys, it is the biggest Herald mentality, and people only fix it over time, that, like, regen is just not needed if you're doing well. This is so bad. It's such a bad mentality. If you are winning the lane, you want regen to put even more pressure, right? Let's say Jimmy has 8 apples, and Sally takes away 4 apples. Jimmy has 4 apples left. And let's say apples are tangos. Then, you still have 4 tangos left, and you could put pressure with the rest of those tangos. You like my analogy, guys? I think I should be like some 4th grade teacher or something. But you get the point. If you have a bunch of tangos left, you can actually put some pressure. And the same thing applies to healing ward. If you take healing ward, you can dive the tower. Also, if you buy treads, you can put more pressure. And when you put more pressure, it will actually make you have a better Battle Fury timing because you can get kills. You can farm the side camp faster. You can shove the wave faster. You'll die less frequently. It's such a backwards mentality that I've been just trying to get out of people's heads for forever. It just doesn't make sense. It just opens you up to potentially throwing. That's all this build does. It makes me so upset every time I see him. Also, can he please ship the items? Gosh lord, it's taking him forever. Okay, 13-minute Battle Fury though. I can't flame him for that. I mean, it's a good timing, but, obviously if you buy treads, you can actually get it even faster because you can just farm a little bit more. And your Battle Fury timing will be better because Battle Fury gives you 55 damage. It is a huge amount of damage. It's huge. It's a broken amount of damage. But you can't even use the damage because you have no attack speed. Wow, this guy actually knows he can cleave with spin, or is he just auto-attacking? I can't tell. Okay. Alright, Luna looks like she'll be going for a Dragonlance Axe build. Actually, I kind of like what she's doing here. Maxed out Glaze, maxed out Beam, that's totally fine. This guy's Smurf. This seems like too... You never know with this bracket, right? I don't think he is, though, because he has, like, a sub 50% win rate, but what he's doing makes sense. He's not using his Iron Talon, which is obviously disappointing considering it's like the best item in the game. Like literally, I think Iron Talon is the best tier 1 item in the game. It is just ridiculous how fast it makes you farm. But yeah, he's not really obviously optimizing that, which is not too good. He'll use it here, right? Okay, I'm expecting too much, I can see. I'm expecting way too much. But this guy's farming patterns are pretty good. Taking the mid tier 1, bit risky, but it's okay overall. After all, he's level 15. If he gets ganked, he could often just turn it. Wow, he doesn't want the Imclaw? He took Iron Talon over Imclaw? It's not that bad, honestly, but he's just not using the Iron Talon. If he was using the Iron Talon, I'd be like, oh, Iron Talon over Imclaw? I can understand why. It's really good for farming agents, but it's not even using it. But okay, yeah, this Luna's really efficient. If she keeps this up, like, I don't know, maybe she's a Game Leap subscriber, or maybe she's just She's getting boosted right now. I don't know what it is. But if she keeps what she's doing right now, she's going to gain a lot of MMR. It's not perfect by any means. You know, like Luna with 147 at minute 20 is not insane, but it's very, very good for this bracket, that's for sure. So, good on her. Okay, even making a rotation here with the axe. I love it, you know? Like, I love the fact that, hey, you hit an item timing, you can go make a play. Yeah, because of his power spike, he's able to just turn on the razor. Wow! Everyone, clap it up for no number one. Clap it up, he deserves it. He's putting in work. He knows what he's doing. He's got a growth bow now. Fantastic Luna item, right? Really amps your magical damage and your attack range. Clap it up for number one. He is putting in work right now. It is no surprise to me that his team was able to pick up the Victory Royale and default dance on their enemies. Oh, he's getting ganked though. Bummer. Ooh, Joker! Let's watch this from Joker's perspective. He's going in. Joker. Looks like he's going for a Shadow Blade. You know, the side of build's actually quite reasonable. I love the Windlace, by the way. Oh, yes. I love casual Windlace. Very nice. Okay. Getting to the fight. That's a big Omni Slash. Gonna go in with the spin, which makes sense. The enemy team doesn't have a lot of stuns. He's got a kite out here. You don't want to get Lion stunned. Does Lion have no spells? Well, yep, you got him. Oh my god. How wrong can you do everything? How do you do everything wrong? Just do something right. Something right. Why is this Hex maxed out? Honestly, even if this build isn't that bad, just like, why does he not have a stick? Or clarities? Or some mangoes? Literally, this jug is dead if he casts his spells. But he can't! Because he has no mana! Because he rushed a frickin' Blake! Guys, if you were playing Lion, buy Aether Lens. It is so much better. It prevents you from having to overextend. Oh my god, the jug's gonna live. Oh, that's so depressing. Oh, this is so depressing. That is such a big kill. That would snowball him so hard. Ugh, alright, at least he gets a kill eventually. But of course, because he has a blink, he instantly dies. Wow! I couldn't have guessed that this would happen. Every single time Lions buy blink, this is what they do. They just Yaga Yeet in and then they insta-die. Also, this Nether Shawl is very questionable. The enemy team has a lot of physical damage and he has a Nether Shawl. Like, sure, the spell amp is okay, I guess, but, you know, he just has 0 armor, essentially. Okay, let's check back on our carry Snapfire. Looks like she's going for a Desolator. Honestly, it doesn't even sound that bad. Like, I can kind of see the idea here. Like, the major problem with this build is that you need your level 20 to get Little Shredder uses your attack damage. Until you get that, it's kind of awkward to go right-click items, you know? Like, it would really make sense for him to, you know, to go this build. If this was like a level 15 talent or a level 10 talent, this build would make a lot more sense and probably be a lot more viable. But, you know, considering that that's not the case, it makes this build far worse, and therefore I'm not a huge fan. I do like this idea of safelane Snapfire, though. I think it's actually fairly legit. What? Alright, for everyone watching this, don't do this. So, I mean, Drow's got a very interesting skill build, but nonetheless, like, her team is smoked. No joke, her team is smoked. It's just popping multi-shot. Like, what? Why? Aren't you going to need it for the fight? By the way, Joker is putting in work! Popping off, baby! Let's see what the troll has built. Phase boots into MKB. Okay. Do I ever recommend this, guys? Absolutely not. Honestly, it's not like horrible. Just kind of lacks like small items. This Wraith King is going to die, bruh. You cannot man up to a troll warlord. Not a favorable 1v1 for you, my boy Wraith King. You are going to die. Yes, it did not work. Okay. Yeah, they're just kind of snowballing at this point. I'm actually curious to see how the Luna cast her ultimate. She even went BKB afterwards, which I can respect. I personally wouldn't have gone BKB, I think. You know, if you're this far ahead, you don't have to. You can just buy, like, Satanic or Scotty and just be an absolute baller, but BKB is a safe option. Okay, that ultimate was... it's a bit overkill. You know, Spirit Breaker is one of those heroes where you don't really want to burn your big spells on him. After all, the only reason why he's tanky is because he has a Vanguard and an Echo Saber. Like, he does very, very minimal amounts of damage. So, it's not good to just burn your, you know, big Eclipse on him. It's much better if you Eclipse someone like the Lion or the, you know, the Snapfire. Some backline hero. Okay, pops the BKB. As you can see, it's not that necessary. It would just be better off if he could, like, walk away. But yeah, nice Lucent Beam casting. Even... You know, I like a skill build. 350 cast range, minus 3.5 second Lucent Beam damage. You know, Lucent Beam cooldown and the Lucent Beam damage. I love, like, this guy's playing very well. You know, besides that ultimate usage, which was very questionable, his farming is efficient. He's going from camp to camp. I find it hard to believe that he's getting boosted. Like, why would he start getting boosted now? I bet he's a Game Leap sub. I don't know. I'm calling it, guys. I'm calling it now. This guy's a Game Leap sub. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Is number 1 a Game Leap sub? I think he is, because he's broken. Alright, next up is the classic Witch Doctor build. Like, I swear, if you go below 2k MMR, you'll never see a Witch Doctor who doesn't rush hacks. It's the same thing with Warlock. Like, Literally, you can't find a low MMR Warlock that doesn't go Ags, or like straight Ags or Midas into Ags. It just doesn't exist. You know, even though Glimmer Cape is, in my opinion, kind of broken right now, I just think Cloak is in a great spot. Like, Casual Cloak is just so strong. To be fair, this Ags is, you know, it did a lot there, but the problem with the Ags is it takes forever to get to. You know, your job as a support is not to, generally not, you can do it in pubs, but it's generally not to build net worth and get expensive items, right? It's to protect your teammates and win the small engagements early on and, you know, win each and every little engagement. And that's why items like Glimmer are good for that, because they have good build up. They give you items that actually have impact, like Cloak. Then they actually complete without needing 4,200 gold and so on. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this item, honestly. Farming wins. I can't stress this enough, guys. You see how the Luna just picked a farming hero and hit a lot of creeps? Then the game was very straightforward. She just kind of ran at the first person she sees. Yeah, that's what I recommend as well. I can't stress that enough. Her and the Joker, literally, they picked 2 farming heroes. They picked a Jug offlane Battle Fury, and they picked a Luna mid, and they won, because that's what works in this bracket, and it always will be what works in this bracket. You pick some greedy heroes, you learn how to lane on them, you skill healing ward. Don't be like Joker, skill healing ward, so you actually can sustain your lane and stay in the lane. Buy treads, by the way, as well, or phase boots. And yeah, you're just gonna snowball. The enemy team can't keep up, because they don't farm as much, right? Players just don't really know how. They go items like Blade Mail Echo Saber on Wraith King, even though it's not necessarily that bad. It's just very questionable, you know, very, very questionable. And yeah, okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and peace. Before you leave, just want to say a quick message. If you're trying to get better at Dota, or you just enjoyed that video, I know this is pretty general, and you're going to hear this quite a bit from me, but I recommend you sign up to gameleap.com. Why? Because I put a lot of effort into the content over there, and generally the effort I do there is different from the content you're going to see here on YouTube. It is different. In fact, I usually go a lot more in depth on topics or into niche topics that help you get to the next level even faster. Because on YouTube, I often have to keep it more mainstream. And that's even why I'm putting it at the end of this YouTube video. That's why this is at the end, because a lot of people just watch 5 minutes, they skip through just for like the dopamine spike. But if you are interested in actually getting better at Dota, I recommend you go to the description down below, get your discount right now by clicking the link, sign up, use the discount code that you're going to see there, and I hope to see you there right now. So click it, and yeah, thanks for watching.